Hi, my name is John Maxwell. Welcome to Minute with Maxwell. And today I have a friend of mine that's going to, in a moment, give us the word. Before he does that, introduce yourself, would you please?
My name is Chris Robinson from St. Louis, Missouri.
Hi, Chris. Glad you're on our team. Chris is a certified coach with the John Maxwell team. You help us a lot, adding value to people. You're going to add value to all of our Minute with Maxwell people. Now, what's the word for today?
Well, today, John, I'd like you to speak on the word dispensable.
Okay, now, when we think of something being dispensable, usually that's not a positive word. We think, well, that person is dispensable in that job. Well, it gives a kind of a picture of they're not needed. But let me just say this. I'm going to put that word in a different context for you. And I'm going to say on the front end, if you are dispensable in the area that I'm going to talk about, you will become indispensable. Let me illustrate. I had a wonderful person on my staff when I was in San Diego. His name was Dan. And Dan was a phenomenal equipper. And so Dan, pretty much every couple years, had a different job. And my whole thing was, Dan, if you can work your way out of a job, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you another job. And I would watch Dan as he would train people, equip people, and finally he'd come to me and say, okay, John, I got people trained to do that. I don't need to be there anymore. Hey, what did Dan become? He became dispensable. They didn't need him. And because they didn't need him in that place, guess what I did? I found another job for him where he could train and equip people. And what happened is, over a period of about 6 to 8 years that Dan was with me, Dan created all kind of people and organizations and just equipped and trained and just had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that were doing the work in the ministry, and he wasn't needed at all. He had become dispensable, and now he is indispensable to me. And when I went to Atlanta, I took him with him. In fact, yesterday he texted me again. He's a lifelong friend, and he literally now is on the team of the fastest growing church in America, and he still is dispensable, which makes him indispensable.